Some stories you live and some stories you just watch. And despite the fact that you are not there, that you haven't even met that animal, it's this one and only photo, it's that look in the eyes, it's something that makes you wish you were the one holding it, and sometimes you almost feel like you do. Helen's story was one of those for me. I don't know why. The volunteers were on their way to rescue a mother dog and her puppies when they spotted her, in the middle of nowhere, starving and blind. Imagine being starving and blind, abandoned on a road that leads nowhere, spending nights there, spending days, endless days that mean nothing. Maybe it was just her smile that made me love her from a distance. As Katerina was holding her, she appeared to be smiling, although I guess that was just panting. And despite the blindness, you could see a bright light in her foggy look, as if she could see the kindness, and her gentle soul was giving back that kindness through her blurry, bluish eyes. And as it is usually the case, Helen was very sick. She had lost her sight from live worms living and mating and laying eggs in her beautiful eyes. Just sit back for a moment and imagine how that feels. Then try smiling. You can't, can you? Well, Ellen did. She didn't stop smiling, and as if the worms in her eyes and the ulcers and the blindness and the starvation and the heartworm she was suffering from were not enough, a cyst in the bottom of her tail filled with fluid had her going back and forth to the clinic. First there was fluid, then there was pus, then there was blood, and despite all that, she just didn't stop smiling. She just didn't. Helen's recovery was one of the longest and most painful I have seen behind my computer screen. You follow these stories and you just can't wait to see a happy end. And with some dogs, it just never ends. And Helen's journey that is now towards the end seemed endless and painful, but beautifully accompanied by that beautiful smile and that brightness in her loving, blind eyes. Among the endless visits to the vet and the back and forth and the shots and the confinement, this dog's light shines so bright. If animals could teach us something, that would be the joy of living every day, not living carefree and pain-free and rich and famous, but just taking life as it comes, with the pain and with the suffering and with the setbacks and the hardships and the agony, while we are waiting for yet another crisis to pass so that we can start enjoying life. Animals like Helen welcome those crises as if they are a part of that complicated and priceless thing that is life. They welcome them with a smile, that smile of just being grateful to be alive.